Hey you guys, I am going to combine a couple of dreams that I've had. Um, Unfortunately, I wasn't able to share them with you as soon as I had it because there's just been so much going on. I'm almost done with school and I've just been so busy and, with the holidays that we just had with Memorial Day, um, and the kids, they're out of school now. It's just been a lot going on, so I apologize for not bringing these dreams to you. I guess I would say in a timely fashion, but I'm sure you guys understand. Basically, I'm going to start out with a dream that my 9-year-old had it was on the 14th of this month of May. And if you guys remember, I had shared a dream with you that he had about an earthquake. Well, this dream was regarding a volcano. Now, keep in mind that my 9-year-old, he doesn't just watch a lot of just off-the-wall stuff. Like, I really monitor what my children watch, whether it's cartoons, whether it's movies. I pretty much monitor a lot of things, so it was very interesting that he had this dream. But let me dive right in. He said that it was almost as if we lived in Las Vegas. Now, I don't know why he felt Las Vegas. We've never been. We don't talk about it. I mean, I was very surprised. But he said it looked like Las Vegas because there was a bunch of lights everywhere. Lights on the buildings. It was like hotels. Just all kind of lights. And he said that there was a lot of traffic on this street that we lived on. So basically, these buildings that he saw, it was on the same street where he said we were living. And he said he looked out of the window and he first noticed all the lights. And then when he was still looking out of the window, he saw a volcano close to our home. And he said it was about northeast to the left, about a mile from our house. So basically where we were on the opposite street, but he was looking out of the window. And he said that where he saw the volcano, it was to the left, about a mile down northeast. He said he then heard a noise, and he saw the volcano erupt. And he said, then he told us, meaning me and his brother and his father, he had told us what he saw. And he said a woman then walked through our door and told us to hide. And he said we all went into a closet. And he said what was strange was the volcano was yellow. And he said he had never seen a yellow. He said usually a volcano is like an orange color. So, I don't know a lot about volcanoes, but I went online and I researched it. And interestingly, it did say that the volcano lava, it can be either red, yellow, or a orange color. So basically what he saw was very prophetic. And I also did a little bit more research, and I found that there are, because I did a search as far as states in the United States where there are volcanoes. And we're in the Tennessee area, so there are no volcanoes here. So interestingly, there's a dormant volcano in Nevada. And of course, Las Vegas is in Nevada. So I thought that was very interesting. And we know that there have also been cases here recently where dormant volcanoes that have been dormant for many, 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 many years are starting to erupt. So I just thought I would share that because, like I said, it was very interesting that this dream would come to him in the way that it did, and immediately he connected it with Las Vegas, and we've never been. He's 9, you know. It was just very unusual to me that he would automatically say Las Vegas. So I just thought I would put that out there. I had another interesting encounter. I wasn't going to share it until I just said what I said, but I'm going to share it with you guys. I went to my son's award ceremony last week, which was on the 24th of May. It was the day before their last day of school. And my son was chosen to sing for the ceremony, the award ceremony. And what was interesting is, as I was filming him and the other children that were performing, their school's mascot, maybe not, I shouldn't say mascot, but their theme is eagles. And I love eagles. Eagles are so symbolic because God always used reference to the children, you know, us. He always used a reference to us as eagles. And eagles are very prophetic in their own right. If you do a study on eagles, it's very interesting. Maybe I'll do a video on that, but let me get back to what I was saying. But their theme is eagles at the school he go to. So one of the things that you will find in that auditorium is all around the auditorium there are like words like wisdom, integrity, humility, and they have these words posted everywhere around the wall. And as I was filming them singing, it was so interesting that where my son was standing, there were no words around him but one word. And it was very fascinating to me that as I was filming him, the one word that stood out, and it was literally at his head, like where he was standing, the word was positioned right over his head, and the word was vision. I literally almost jumped out of my seat when I realized that, because I'm like, oh my gosh, Father, look at what you're doing. Look at how you're communicating to me. Here it is, my son who is 9, who was performing on his almost his last day of school. You know, he's in 4th grade, so he's basically leaving elementary to go to middle school. That's a symbolic, you know, graduation. He's graduating in the natural, and it's almost like he was graduating in the spirit. Because, and I say that because my son is starting to get prophetic dreams. You know, and we know the prophecy in Joel where it speaks about how God was going to pour out his spirit upon all flesh, and how there would be many that would dream and have visions and prophesy. And here it is, my son. This is the second vision God has shown him. And here it is, I'm filming him on the performance of him singing. And the one word the word could have been humility. It could have been knowledge. It could have been wisdom. But the word that was clearly positioned over his head, right where he was standing, was the word vision. I just thought that was so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I thought it was beautiful. But my son said also in the dream, it's more to it, but I didn't think it was as significant, but I'm going to share this part. He said in the dream, we were trying to find a way to get to somebody, like we were trying to locate a person, and we needed directions. And my son said his eyes literally started changing, and I was like, what do you mean your eyes are changing? And he said, Mom, it was like everywhere that I looked, I saw maps. And he said, I could see roads, and I could see shortcuts. And it was like every time y'all would talk about how to get to this person, guys was showing me maps and shortcuts and roads to get to them. And I was like, wow. So I just thought that was an awesome vision. But here's another one that I want to share with you guys. This is a dream that I had this past Saturday, which was May the 25th. You guys, it was very, very, very brief. And I don't know why here lately God has been giving me very brief dreams. Because usually I dream like I'm watching a movie. Like I can tell you from beginning to end what it was. For some reason, my dreams have become very brief. But this dream was so beautiful, y'all. I don't remember how it started. All I know is I just remember I was looking up in the sky. And it looked like it was nighttime, but not too dark. And I saw these colors. Like, it looked like, at first it looked like little dots. But they were vibrant colors. Like, they were all in one spot. Like, it was a lot of them. And as I got closer, it almost looked like little stars. But then it almost looked like confetti. And for some reason, that's what I took from it. Because, in my mind, I'm trying to figure out what I'm seeing. And it looked like confetti. All kind of colors of confetti. And beautiful colors, you guys. Like, they were vibrant. And I remember there was a part of the dream where I couldn't see the sky anymore, and I was like, oh, I gotta look again. I gotta try to find it because I want to see what it was. And God allowed me to see it again, and it became a little bit more clear. And I was like, just thinking to myself, this looks like confetti. And you guys, I can't guarantee 100%, but I can almost be certain that next to all of this confetti, I saw these strings, like almost like it looked like balloons. And I remember, again, I kind of lost where I saw it. Like a part of the dream kind of faded a little bit, and I was searching the skies again. I'm like, I gotta see this again. I gotta see this again. And God allowed me to see it again. And this time it became a little bit more clear. And I remember I reached up and I grabbed one of the strings. And you guys, it was like it was a balloon. It was a balloon that I had pulled down. And I woke up. And I was praying, you guys, about this dream. I'm like, okay, God, what was that? Why am I seeing all these things in the sky? What is the confetti? What is the balloons? And you know what really came in my spirit? I believe that what I saw was a representation of a celebration that was about to take place. Either it's taking place now in the spirit and it just hadn't manifested yet in the natural realm, or it's a picture of the celebration that is about to unfold. And you guys, even as I speak it out loud now for the first time, I feel the spirit. I feel in my heart that the confetti, the balloons that I saw in the heavens, that is a celebration of Jesus coming for his bride. Oh my gosh. I wish I could remember in detail, but that's the only part of that dream that I can remember. It looked like confetti. And I know that may sound strange, but you guys, the colors were so vibrant. At first it looked like little dots, and then it looked like little stars. But, for some reason, when I woke up that morning, and I was meditating on that dream, and I was praying, what came in my spirit it was a celebration. So you guys, I will be honest, I have kind of tuned myself out a little bit from YouTube and from the news. This week I am going to start back getting back into the news, because it's been so much going on, and sometimes we can kind of lose focus of what we really need to be focusing on when we are so bombarded by the news and all of these different events that's taking place. And don't get me wrong, it's important, it's vital that we know what is going on and what's at stake. But sometimes we can kind of, I don't know, I can only speak for myself. I just felt like I needed a break. And I think it was good for me to get that break. But, you know, I do research, I'm studying, keeping up on current events and what's going on with Bible prophecy news. Like, I do that every day, and I really believe in my heart God was telling me, okay, Veron, you know, you got to take a break. You really have to take a break. You can't keep doing this every day, because it can be a lot. It can weigh heavy on you. It really can. So I just thought it was very, very important that I share these two dreams with you. But I welcome you to comment if you have any feedback. But you guys, let's just continue to look up. I'm noticing more and more God is just revealing so many things to me in dreams just by me looking up in the sky. That within itself is very prophetic. So I love you guys. Stay strong. Keep pushing through. I know it's getting hard. I know you're anticipating His return. Believe me, I understand where you are. But we have to keep persevering. We have to keep just pushing through. So thank you all for taking time out to listen to this video. I'm sorry my videos are getting long, but I guess I have a lot to say. So I appreciate y'all bearing with me. Thank you all again. God bless you. Bye.